Have you ever walked into someone's home and immediately felt a sense of warmth, comfort, and effortless cleanliness? Some people just seem to have homes that always feel organized, fresh, and inviting, without looking like they spend hours scrubbing and tidying every day. But here's the truth. Seniors with consistently clean homes don't rely on exhausting deep cleaning sessions. Instead, they follow simple daily habits that keep their spaces effortlessly maintained. These aren't complicated routines or overwhelming chores. In fact, they are small, intentional habits that make a huge difference over time. The best part? Once you integrate them into your daily life, keeping a clean and welcoming home will feel almost effortless. Stay with me until the end, because I'll be sharing one simple habit most people overlook that can instantly transform how tidy and peaceful your home feels, without adding extra work to your day. And before we begin, let's keep this conversation interactive. Comment 1 below if you enjoy this kind of content, or 0 if you don't. Your feedback helps me create better videos for you. Now, let's get started. First of all, they never leave a room empty-handed. Keeping a home clean doesn't always require deep cleaning sessions or hours of scrubbing. In fact, some of the tidiest homes are maintained not by working harder, but by working smarter. One of the simplest, yet most effective habits that seniors with spotless homes practice is never leaving a room empty-handed. At first glance, this might seem like a small habit, almost too simple to make a real difference. But when done consistently, it prevents clutter from accumulating, keeps your space organized, and makes cleaning feel effortless. Instead of waiting for messes to pile up, this habit ensures that everything naturally stays in place without requiring a dedicated cleaning day. Imagine this. You're sitting in the living room, enjoying a warm cup of tea while flipping through a magazine. You finish your tea, set the cup on the side table, and put the magazine down on the couch. Then, you get up and walk toward the kitchen to prepare a meal. Now, what happens to that cup and magazine? If left there, they become part of the growing clutter. A cup here, a book there, maybe a pair of reading glasses next to it. Before you know it, small things start to accumulate, and at the end of the day, your home feels messier than it actually is. But seniors who have mastered effortless cleanliness don't let that happen. Instead, they make it a rule to take something with them every time they leave a room. If they're heading to the kitchen, they take the empty cup with them and place it in the sink. If they're walking toward the bedroom, they bring the magazine and put it back on the shelf. If they notice a pair of shoes in the hallway, they pick them up on their way to another room. This habit might seem insignificant at first, but over time, it makes a tremendous difference in maintaining a clutter-free home. Instead of dedicating hours to cleaning, a few seconds here and there ensure that no mess gets out of control. Take Alice, a 72-year-old woman with a home that always looks neat and inviting. If you ask her how she manages to keep everything tidy without spending hours cleaning, she'll laugh and say, "Oh, I just put things away as I go." For Alice, tidiness isn't about big cleaning days. It's about small, intentional actions throughout the day. Instead of allowing clutter to build up and tackling it all at once, she takes a few seconds to pick things up and put them in their place. Her morning starts with making her bed and bringing any empty water glasses from her nightstand to the kitchen. After enjoying her morning coffee while watching the news, she takes her empty mug to the sink instead of leaving it on the table. If she reads a book or flips through a magazine in the afternoon, she puts it back on the shelf before moving to another activity. After meals, she wipes down the kitchen counter and loads dishes into the dishwasher immediately, so nothing sits in the sink. By the time the day is over, there's nothing left to clean up, because everything has already been handled naturally, as part of her routine. Alice's home never feels chaotic because the mess never gets a chance to pile up, and the best part is she doesn't feel like she's constantly working to maintain it. As we get older, household tasks can become more physically demanding. The idea of setting aside an entire afternoon to clean the house can feel exhausting, and bending, lifting, or moving around too much at once can be overwhelming. That's why this simple habit is so powerful. Instead of doing big cleaning sessions, seniors who follow this routine avoid overwhelming messes altogether. A few small movements throughout the day prevent the need for tiring cleaning sessions, making it easier to keep a home feeling fresh and inviting without stress. It prevents clutter from building up, reduces the need for long, tiring cleaning days, and helps keep your home feeling cared for without making you feel like you're constantly working. If you'd like to start using this habit in your daily life, begin with just one step. The next time you get up from the couch, look around. Did you leave a book, a glass, or a blanket? Take one thing with you. Make it automatic by asking yourself, is there something I can take with me? Every time you leave a room. The more you do it, the more natural it will feel. If you tend to carry multiple things at once, place a small basket by the stairs or near the hallway where you can temporarily collect items to be put away later. If you live with family or loved ones, encourage them to do the same. A clutter-free home is easier to maintain when everyone pitches in. With just a little effort, you'll notice a big difference in how tidy and peaceful your home feels. Keeping a home clean doesn't have to be a tiring task. By simply taking a few seconds to pick things up as you go, you can prevent clutter, reduce cleaning time, and create a home that always feels fresh, inviting, and peaceful. So, if you've ever wondered how some seniors always seem to have effortlessly clean homes, this is one of their best-kept secrets. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. If this is something you already do, comment 2 below to let me know. And if you'd like to start, comment 3 to let me know you're giving it a try. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue sharing helpful tips together. Your support helps keep this conversation going, and I appreciate you being here. Now let's move on to the next habit that can transform your home. 2. They follow the 2-minute rule. Seniors with effortlessly clean homes understand that small tasks, when done immediately, prevent big messes later. One of the most effective habits they follow is called the 2-minute rule. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, they do it right away. This simple yet powerful habit ensures that clutter never has a chance to pile up, making it much easier to maintain a tidy home without dedicating hours to cleaning. Instead of allowing small chores to accumulate into overwhelming tasks, they take care of them in the moment, which keeps their living space in a constant state of order with minimal effort. Imagine this. You come home after a long day and take off your coat. Instead of hanging it in the closet, you drape it over the back of a chair, just for now. It doesn't seem like a big deal, right? But then, your shoes get left by the door. The mail sits unopened on the counter. A few dishes pile up in the sink. Before you know it, the little things you plan to handle later have turned into a cluttered mess. What started as 1 or 2 small items left out has snowballed into an untidy home that suddenly feels like it needs a major cleanup. But here's what seniors with spotless homes do differently. They handle small tasks the moment they arise. Instead of delaying them until later, they take advantage of the small moments throughout their day to keep their home looking fresh and inviting. Hanging up a coat takes less than 10 seconds. Tossing junk mail into the recycling bin takes less than a minute. Wiping down the bathroom sink after brushing your teeth? Barely 2 minutes. These tiny moments of action prevent mess from piling up and eliminate the need for long, tiring cleaning sessions. Take Frank, a 75-year-old who never has clutter piling up. When asked how he keeps his home looking so effortlessly clean, he simply shrugs and says, "I just don't let things sit." For Frank, there's no such thing as "I'll do it later." If a dish needs washing, he rinses it right away. If he notices dust on a surface, he wipes it immediately. If he walks past a misplaced item, he takes a moment to put it where it belongs. Because of this habit, Frank never has to set aside hours for deep cleaning. It just happens naturally. There's no buildup, no feeling of being overwhelmed, and no long list of chores waiting for him at the end of the week. The beauty of the 2-minute rule is that it removes the mental weight of unfinished tasks. Instead of letting small messes sit in the back of your mind, they get handled immediately, leaving you with a sense of control, ease, and order. There's no more worrying about things you should have done because nothing is left unfinished. This habit also helps create a sense of peace in your home. A clean and organized space leads to a clearer, more relaxed mind, making everyday life feel smoother and more enjoyable. Seniors who follow the 2-minute rule often find that their home never gets messy in the first place. They don't have to schedule cleaning days because they never let the mess build up. Unlike those who procrastinate on small tasks and end up facing hours of cleaning, they spend just a few minutes here and there, effortlessly maintaining a tidy and peaceful space. Think about how much lighter and calmer your home would feel if you didn't have a growing list of things you should have done. No more stacked up dishes, no more cluttered tables, no more piles of unopened mail waiting to be sorted. Just a home that stays clean effortlessly. And the best part? It doesn't take any extra time. It simply requires handling things as they come up instead of putting them off. If you want to start using the 2-minute rule in your daily life, the best way is to begin with awareness. The next time you're about to leave something for later, pause and ask yourself, can I do this right now in less than 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, go ahead and handle it. The more you practice this habit, the more natural it will become. You won't even have to think about it after a while. It will simply become second nature. For example, if you finish eating, don't leave your plate in the sink for later. Rinse it and put it in the dishwasher immediately. If you see a stack of mail, don't wait for it to pile up. Sort through it now and throw away the junk mail. If you take off your shoes, put them in the closet instead of leaving them by the door. These small actions, when done consistently, keep your home looking fresh and organized without any extra effort. Some seniors take this habit even further by pairing it with other habits to make their daily routines even more efficient. For example, they might use the 2-minute rule while waiting for their coffee to brew, wiping down the kitchen counter or straightening up the dining table in that short time. Others may use the commercial breaks during a TV show to tidy up a small area. By making quick cleaning a natural part of their day, they never feel like they have to set aside special cleaning time. It's just something that happens automatically. Another benefit of following the 2-minute rule is that it helps reduce procrastination. Many people put off tasks because they feel like they don't have the energy to clean. But when you break it down into small, manageable actions, it feels effortless. Instead of waiting for motivation, you build momentum by handling things immediately. This makes keeping a home clean easier than ever. It's also worth noting that this habit is incredibly helpful for seniors who may not have as much physical energy for deep cleaning sessions. Instead of letting mess pile up and then struggling to clean everything at once, the 2-minute rule allows them to maintain their home in a way that feels effortless and manageable. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by household chores, this habit could be life-changing. A clutter-free home isn't about spending more time cleaning. It's about spending less time putting off small tasks. By taking care of things as they come up, you remove the stress and make tidiness a natural part of your routine. If this is a habit you already practice or want to start, comment 4 below to let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue sharing these small but powerful habits that make everyday life easier. Now let's move on to the next habit that can transform your home. Lastly, they reset their home before bed. Seniors with effortlessly clean homes don't wake up to chaos. Instead, they follow a simple habit that makes a huge difference in how their home looks and feels: a quick nightly reset before bed. This isn't about deep cleaning or exhausting chores. It's about spending just a few minutes tidying up before heading to bed, ensuring that the morning starts with calm, order, and a sense of control. By resetting their home at night, they wake up to a fresh, welcoming space instead of a stressful mess, making their entire day feel lighter and more enjoyable. Think about how it feels to wake up in a clean and organized home. You step into the kitchen, and everything is in its place. The countertops are clear, the sink is empty, and the floors are free of clutter. You can start your day with peace, focusing on what truly matters instead of immediately dealing with yesterday's mess. Now compare that to waking up and facing a sink full of dirty dishes, stacks of papers on the table, and pillows tossed around the living room. Before you even make your first cup of coffee, you already feel behind. Instead of starting the day with a sense of ease, you begin it with frustration and stress. The difference between these two scenarios isn't about how much free time someone has. It's about the simple habit of taking a few minutes at night to put things in order. Seniors who maintain tidy homes make it a point to reset their space every evening, not by doing a full house cleaning, but by handling small but meaningful tasks that set the stage for a smooth morning. These actions take just 5 to 10 minutes, but they make all the difference in how their home feels when they wake up. Instead of waking up to a kitchen full of dishes, they clear the sink and wipe the countertops the night before. Instead of facing a messy living room, they straighten the pillows and put away any stray items before bed. Instead of stepping over clutter first thing in the morning, they take a quick walk through their home, putting things back where they belong. These small steps, when done daily, ensure that the home never feels out of control. It always feels cared for, without the need for exhausting deep cleaning sessions. Take Linda, a 68-year-old who swears by her nightly reset routine. Before she goes to bed, she takes a quick walk through her home, straightening up as she goes. If she notices a cup left out, she puts it in the dishwasher. If the couch pillows are out of place, she fluffs them and puts them back. If there are papers scattered on the table, she stacks them neatly or files them away. This doesn't take much effort. It's simply a natural part of her evening. By the time she turns off the lights for bed, her home already feels peaceful. When she wakes up the next morning, she isn't greeted by yesterday's unfinished messes. She steps into a fresh and welcoming space, ready to begin her day with ease. The beauty of the nightly reset is that it prevents mess from accumulating. Instead of waking up to a home that requires hours of cleaning, seniors who follow this habit wake up to a space that already feels cared for. This means that instead of spending their mornings cleaning up, they can enjoy their morning coffee, take a relaxing walk, or start their day without stress. By making these small efforts at night, they eliminate the need for larger, time-consuming cleaning sessions later on. Another reason why the nightly reset is so effective is because it removes the mental weight of unfinished tasks. It's not just about how a home looks, it's about how it feels. Waking up to a clutter-free space creates a sense of calm and control, while waking up to a mess creates anxiety and frustration. Even if someone doesn't mind a little mess, subconsciously, clutter creates stress. The brain sees unfinished tasks as things that need to be handled, which can make even the most relaxing mornings feel overwhelming. By spending just a few minutes resetting their home at night, seniors wake up without that burden. Instead of feeling behind, they feel ahead. Instead of worrying about cleaning, they can focus on enjoying their day. If you're interested in starting your own nightly reset habit, the best way is to keep it simple. This isn't about making your home spotless. It's about making tomorrow easier for yourself. Begin by focusing on the 3 main areas that impact how your home feels in the morning: the kitchen, the living room, and the bedroom. In the kitchen, clear the sink, wipe the counters, and make sure no food is left out. In the living room, straighten the pillows, put away stray items, and clear the coffee table. In the bedroom, ensure that your nightstand is tidy and your clothes are put away. If you have extra energy, do a quick visual sweep of your home. If something is out of place, take a moment to return it where it belongs. The goal isn't perfection, it's to create a space that feels comfortable and welcoming when you wake up. For those who live with family, the nightly reset can become a shared habit. If everyone takes just a couple of minutes to tidy up before bed, the whole home stays organized effortlessly. Instead of one person feeling responsible for everything, small contributions from each family member can make a big difference. A quick 5-minute cleanup before bed can turn into a simple, enjoyable evening routine that benefits everyone in the household. If you're wondering whether the nightly reset is worth the effort, consider this. How do you want to feel when you wake up? Do you want to start your day calm, organized, and in control? Or do you want to wake up overwhelmed, frustrated, and surrounded by yesterday's mess? A quick reset takes less than 10 minutes, but completely transforms the way you experience your home. It's not about adding more work to your day. It's about doing something kind for your future self. When you take a few moments to reset your space, you wake up with clarity and peace, ready to start your day without unnecessary stress. Keeping a clean home doesn't have to be overwhelming. By embracing small, intentional habits like the nightly reset, seniors can maintain a tidy, welcoming space without the need for long cleaning sessions. It's one of the simplest yet most effective habits for keeping a home peaceful, organized, and stress-free. If this is a habit you already practice or want to start, comment 5 below to let me know. I'd love to hear how it has made a difference in your daily life. And don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue sharing small but powerful habits that make everyday life easier. There's no secret formula to keeping a home clean, just a few simple daily habits that make all the difference. Cleaning as you go ensures that mess never piles up, and something as small as never leaving a room empty-handed can prevent clutter from spreading. Handling small tasks immediately, using the 2-minute rule, keeps things in order without the need for overwhelming cleaning sessions. A quick nightly reset makes mornings feel lighter, allowing you to wake up to a fresh and inviting space rather than yesterday's mess. Keeping frequently used areas clutter-free creates the illusion of a spotless home, even if other areas are not perfect, while embracing daily maintenance over deep cleaning prevents the stress of large-scale tidying. Involving the whole household makes cleaning a shared effort rather than a burden for one person, reinforcing a natural rhythm of organization that becomes second nature over time. These small routines not only keep clutter away, but also create a home that feels peaceful, welcoming, and easy to maintain. If you found any of these tips helpful, comment 9 below, and don't forget to like and subscribe so we can continue sharing helpful advice together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.